Let me go. Open your bag.
Se están peleando, güey.
Open your bag. Let me go. Open your bag. Let me go. You steal my stuff. No, I didn't. Let's make sure. Let's make sure. Let me go. Let's make sure. I didn't. Let's make sure. It's not your bag. Let me see. Let me go. I don't know. Go down. Let me go. Okay, go down. Let me go. Go, please. Let me go. Go. Give me my stuff. Give me my stuff. Let me go. I'll give you. Let me go. Give me that. Let me go. Give me that first. I will. Let me go. Give me that first. You gotta let me go. Give me my stuff first. You gotta let me go. Give me my stuff first. Give me mine. Hey, you can't go. See, I don't have mine. You see, this is mine. Why are you doing this?
Peace and blessings, all praises to the Most High. And this, what you just saw happen right here in my hometown of Goldsboro, North Carolina, at a place called Kim's Beauty Supply. Now, if you know anything about beauty supply, the Asians have it on lock. Now, if I'm not mistaken, the woman who was willing to perish because of a wig is the owner of the shop, Kim's Beauty Supply. And if you see the altercation, apparently the black lady had a wig that she was trying to boost, shoplift, heist, whatever you want to call it. And the Asian lady was not having it. And she refused to let her go to the point that at the end, if you notice, the black lady, we're going to play it again so, we can be clear about what is happening. The black lady commenced to stab her, a few times in the back after the owner recovered the allegedly stolen wig. Now, I'm sharing this not only because of the content, but it also speaks to a deeper issue in what we call the hood or the neighborhood or the black community, and that is foreigners or members that are not of the black community coming in and selling goods and services, but not particularly giving back to the community. I remember a minister, shout out to Minister Timothy Whitfield. We have another prominent business called the Lighthouse, which they sell chicken and gizzards and all types of food and liquor and cigars and lottery and all that. A lot of people frequent the Lighthouse. It's known for its chicken. But one day, Elder Timothy came to them and asked them how much are they giving back to the community, and they said nothing. So he commenced to get people to boycott the store, which we all know, when black people have something they want, even though it's a detrimental to their economic and social well-being, they're going to get that chicken, and that boycott fell flat on its face. But nevertheless, in the spirit of what they're calling Asian hate and, hate crimes against Asians and things like that, someone would try to possibly put that in this category, but this is not that. This is the case where one lady was allegedly trying to make a come up from someone who doesn't give back to the community. Now, don't take this the wrong way. I am in no way advocating stealing or even stabbing, any sort of violence. However, a lot of people have some sort of, I would use the word animosity, but that may not be the right word. Some sort of indifference to people who come to the black community, whether that's the Korean stores, whether that's the corner stores, whether it's the nail shops, the Chinese food places. Everybody comes to the black community to make a dollar, but very rarely do they contribute that money to uplift the community. and that's something that we have to acknowledge and figure out why. It is my understanding, even with the Asian hair industry and the beauty supply industry, they have a monopoly on that. Like I've heard many black people and other ethnic groups say they tried to get into that industry and they are blackballed. They are, there are many level of hindrances put up against them to prevent them from getting into the industry. Not saying this is the answer, but this just goes to show where there's a lot of people in the community, as I mentioned. Like a lot of times you go into these stores, they have bulletproof glasses. They don't touch the money. You got to lay the money through a little thing, and then they twist it around and get the money. Then they twist it around and give you their goods. So when somebody comes and supposed to be dealing with you in business and in equitable relationships, then why is it they have to treat you like the common criminal? Now, in this case, maybe the lady was being a common criminal, but I do not, know why that this lady, and she's made millions off this store. Like this store has been a staple in the Goldsboro community for decades, at least. So, and from my understanding, this lady actually lives in Korea or whatever country she's from, and she just comes back periodically. Her son and his wife run the store, and so evidently, I don't know what it was about this one particular wig or what have you, or she just not having it. She like somebody in the streets. If you rob me, you gonna have to murk me, But this lady, evidently, I think she is all right. But let's take a quick look at this video again, and I'm going to break it down through certain parts. Let's take a look one more time.
Let me go. Open your bag.
Se están peleando, güey.
Open your bag. Let me go. Open your bag.
Now she's telling her to open her bag. Open her bag. Now she's telling her to let her go, but it looks like she has the lady in a headlock there.
Let me go. You steal my stuff. No, I didn't. Let's make sure. Let me go. Let's make sure.
Now she's very calm. You steal my stuff, and then they're still tussling. She tried to be rational. Well, let me make sure. She tried to use the Jedi mind trick on the lady. Let me make sure. Like she just gonna open her bag up.
I didn't. Let's make sure. It's not your bag.
She said it's not your bag. The Chinese lady, well, let me see why she's confined into a major headlock by the black lady. Now, I don't know if they got, if they're tussling right there over the knife, because the Chinese lady has a firm grip. Now, I don't know if that's where Bruce Lee got it from, but and if she's not Chinese, forgive me, Korean, whatever it is, Asian, just say that. The Asian lady has a firm grip on that knife. She's saying, give me my stuff. Give me my stuff. She is not giving up without a fight.
Let me go. Give me that. Let me go. Give me that first. I will. Let me go. Give me that first.
She's talking about, I'll let you go, but give me that first. Now, finally, I think the black lady is going to go ahead and concede, like, look, okay, I got the wig.
Let me go. Give me my stuff first. You got to let me go. Give me my stuff first.
And somebody put in the comments, that black dude that walked away, they said, if minding my business was a person, that's definitely what he was doing, minding my business. Now, of course, we going to see who not minding their business. Just take a look at this lady.
Hey, you can't go. See, I don't know.
Look, she's not minding her business right there. I think that's the lady who owns it. So now I guess the bag falls and the wig falls out.
Mine. You see, this is mine.
See, now she's like, this is mine. This is mine. So she let the black lady go. Now the black lady said, okay, well, you done got your stuff back. Now she goes to go ahead and goes to jigging on her. What? And the Chinese lady, what are you doing? You about to find out.
Like this.
Now that's where it is. You see, she stabbed the lady a couple of times, and I don't know what. So what is the criminal charge there? Because mind you, the lady was allegedly stealing, but the penalty for stealing is going, not being held hostage, not being abducted by the particular store owner. The particular store owner was supposed to call the police. So now the store owner has this lady in a hold, and this lady commenced to stabbing her. Should the lady go to jail? This is the question that just came to mind, because once again, if I'm stealing from your store, you're not the authority. You're just a business owner. You are a civilian like me. Do you have the right to prevent me from leaving? Once again, that is abduction, preventing a person from leaving, blocking their path of exit. And so that lady had this lady in a chokehold, or they had each other. And then when she let her go, or if she did let her go, the lady went to stabbing her. Now, from my understanding, the lady has been arrested. If I'm not mistaken, the Chinese store owner is okay. But nevertheless, once again, that leads to a bigger issue of economics in the black community, and I always told people this, a beauty supply. Like, who sells beauty? What dictates what beauty is? How can somebody sell you beauty? And we all know the main part of that is hair. Women go and get hair put on their heads, and they cover their own natural beautiful hair with Brazilian Yaki, Remini 9, Malaysian 58, or all those different brands of hair, when their natural, God made their natural hair beautiful as well. So that's always been a point of emphasis. No one can sell me beauty, but we've been, I guess, co-opted. You see the side of the store, there's all sorts of pictures with black women with long, flowy, European looking hair, which we don't have. We have the coarse, thick 9 ether hair, which has a lot of properties that we are evidently unaware of, because if were aware of those properties, we would not cover our hairs. We would be proud of our hair and let our hair reach up to the sun like it grows. But that's a whole nother different story. But this definitely goes on to the economic factor of what we see in our community, where a lot of people come in the community and withdraw from our community, but they never make any deposits, if that makes sense. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this video in the comments. Y'all see the number 919-587-7782. Thank y'all for watching, liking, sharing, subscribing to the channel, calling, texting, emails, donations, and the like. Most of all, thank you for watching, and peace and blessings.